With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another run here with Sanders. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Lawrence will throw. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards.
My playbook.
Taken down at the 31.
Use my playbook for man.
Now here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence on the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just
it's a decent playbook. It's decent.
Secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running right, here's Sanders. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Lawrence is thrown complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Once again with Sanders. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal,
and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
Let's go, Devin.
We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go, Devin. Look at it, though. Welcome, crazy that.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On second down, Jackson. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. Touchdown.
What a rainbow dot. What a rainbow dot.
6 yards.
What a rainbow dot.
Quick strike touchdown. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he returns this to the 22. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4th down, here's Lawrence. And this is caught, pulled in by Clark. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He's going to look deep down the field. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. He's got room past the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the Play fake. Here's Jackson. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the
96.
pocket, I thought he was going to take
So you've been playing. You're trying to get them cards, ain't it?
What often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that just...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Banks gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and they will finally stop him as he's down.
I should have lost it to Zay Flowers. I'm gonna save my coins for. I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna drop some quarterbacks soon, so he gonna quit. Oh, I'm in the wrong defense.
Quick completion
Richard.
to Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They'll go again with Sanders. Oh, what a move. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Now a timeout taken.
Come on.
Perhaps a chance
for Mr. Calvin. I ain't gonna see Mr. Calvin.
If they hurry, we'll see. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside.
I'm just bombing at Calvin.
And he's in from the
Just bombing it to Calvin. I'm just bombing it to Calvin. I'm just bombing it to him. Simple. Like what? Like no shit, bro. So Toby, you still in here? What cards do I want? What cards do I want? Here's. Show you what cards I want. What cards? Toby, you in here? Got 1, 2 on defense. 1, 2. I just keep it to myself. I don't wanna know.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I thought he might run the ball with A-Rich. So good.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run and then executed.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Slot man moves right. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And some room to work. And touchdown! Cordero Patterson, 69 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, Richardson. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Richardson now on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It works.
2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
We talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room
It's
as
crazy.
well.
They're going to be on pick. It's baffling. Baffling.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Baffling.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Yep. Come on, dot players, you guys.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The slot man in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
It works. Well, I'm not a coward. Decent pressure. Bitch.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
It works. He's had it.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw is Jackson. He's going to air one out. He's got a man. Complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. Touchdown.
Bitch.
Calvin Johnson, 38 yards.
Stop pressing fucking Calvin,
extra
nigga.
point away now from taking the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
It
And
lagged.
the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
You're lying. It lagged, bro.
Taken from about the 12. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down
Straight split.
shy of
Straight
the 20.
split, bro. They run the ball. Throw the ball. Going underneath.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one
Flat
back.
zone.
Incomplete.
Flat zone.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Slot man moves right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Second down, here's Richardson. Connecting with Cup here on the out route. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Richardson to the air on 1st down. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And some room to roam now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside inside the 20. 114 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
You stop defense.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now Richardson. That'll be caught by Cup. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Linebackers, yeah.
Come on.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance of 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, Your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Richardson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. This to take the lead here in the final minute. McPherson's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Jackson. Pass complete. Thomas. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now Jackson. Over the middle, open is Thomas. There he goes, left side. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Taking it about the 1. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Richardson. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Now Richardson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Richardson. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Now that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. They'll start here with Jackson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Brown. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Brown. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 61 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Throwing on 1st down. Brown. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Play action. Now Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Logan Thomas from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's now 3rd down.
expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! A great effort there. 64 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Brown now throwing to start the drive. Right side caught by Jackson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now again, this is Bo running left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Back to throw. Brown. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Brown dancing to his left. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
That's pulled in at the 32.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for the touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 55 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down.
Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted.
You don't see this on
The arrow.
quarterback of his caliber. 2 first-half interceptions.
Sounds familiar. I don't know. Probably not.
Because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe
Lamar.
the defense is playing well. It's his
Oh,
whole
don't you
scope
clock.
off, his
Yeah,
body
I'm not trying to
movements.
take this
What
shit
is it?
You went horoscope on us, Dave.
Green arrow.
I was thinking
Yeah, I
maybe
think
REM sleep
I
was
seen Green
off.
arrow.
I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? He finds his man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna win CFM, bro. Team is O-line is actually bummy, bro.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first
O-line
and 10
going
from
stupid.
the 10.
Lost their mind. I don't know how to block.
Patterson on the draw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Cordero Patterson. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. First and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Back to throw. Brown. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a first and 10 on the short side of the field. Patterson on the draw play. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Jackson. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And this offense continues to pour it on. Tucker now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Jackson throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Now it's Jackson.
Left side to Lamb.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And a tackle there by Elijah Hicks.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. 59 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they take a knee.
They'll try to run with Patterson.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. So far, this has to feel like a horrible dream for him. He's thrown more completions to the other team than he has to his. 3 interceptions.
Now, this will test him mentally. And this is going to test his mental and test his fortitude because once you've thrown those 3, you start to feel sorry for yourself. But you can't do that. There's more football to be played. I was talking with Jason Garrett, the coach of the Cowboys, and he mentioned at one point Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions in a game, but it turned out to be one of the better games he played because he rallied down the stretch and took him to victory.
That is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Brown to throw on 3rd down.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So